Move over, Mark Zuckerberg, because the youngest self-made billionaires in the world are now younger than him. At just 22 years old, three high school friends from San Francisco built an AI company worth $10 billion, and they're working 12 hours a day to keep it growing. Their startup? Mercor, and what they've done might just redefine what it means to build an AI business in 2025. Welcome to Vistarum, where we explore how technology is rewriting the future. One breakthrough, one idea, and one new billionaire at a time. Meet Brandon Foodie, Adar Hiralt, and Surya Mida, three names that just dethroned Mark Zuckerberg's record of becoming a billionaire at 23. All three are 22 years old, each holding a 22% stake in their company. Their net worth? Around $2 billion each. According to Forbes, these guys met in high school, joined the Thiel Fellowship program by billionaire Peter Thiel, the same program that pushed young founders to drop out of college and build something massive. And they did exactly that. Their startup, Mercor, was born in 2023 as a simple idea: connect talented developers in India with companies in the US through an AI-powered hiring platform. A year later, it evolved. Fast. At first, Mercor focused on remote tech hiring. But the real magic came when they added AI avatars that could conduct interviews automatically. Instead of recruiters spending hours screening candidates, Mercor's AI handled the interviews in seconds. That feature took off. Companies saved time, and developers across the globe got access to global jobs. But then Mercor made its biggest pivot into one of the fastest-growing industries in the world: AI data labeling. By March 2025, Mercor's annual revenue hit $100 million. By September, it exploded to $500 million. Their clients now include major AI firms training small, efficient models, the kind that power modern AI assistants, chatbots, and enterprise automation tools. The shift mirrors the rise of Scale AI, one of the biggest players in data labeling. Scale AI's founder, Alexander Wang, became a billionaire at 25, and in June 2025, Meta bought 49% of Scale AI for $14 billion. So yeah, Mercor's in the big leagues now. All three founders come from engineering families. Foodie's father founded a graphics interface company in the 90s, and his mother works at Meta. CTO Adar Hiralt studied economics at Harvard, working directly under Larry Summers, the former U.S. Treasury Secretary, who later became an investor in Mercor. And despite their insane success, they're not slowing down. All three reportedly work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. That's the new billionaire grind. While everyone's obsessed with giant models like GPT or Gemini, Wall Street Journal recently pointed out something surprising. The real winners inside companies are actually smaller AI models, the ones that are faster, cheaper, and laser-focused on specific tasks. Think about it. Instead of one massive model doing everything, small AIs are trained to do one job extremely well, like analyzing reports, sorting documents, or writing clean summaries. These are the systems quietly saving corporations millions by automating repetitive workflows. So while big tech competes for the biggest model, the smartest companies, like Mercor, are betting on smaller, purpose-built AI tools that get real work done. Recently, a viral Reddit post compared Gemini and ChatGPT in image generation. The analogy? Imagine both being asked to fill a swimming pool with decorations. ChatGPT fills it with colorful floaties. Fun, creative, but cartoonish. Gemini, on the other hand, builds a photorealistic pool, complete with water reflections and lighting physics. Gemini's visuals are sharper, more cinematic, but it also tends to get stuck. If that happens, the trick is to simply restart the chat or use a fresh session. Its realism still puts it ahead in most creative visual tests. Here's a quick pro tip for creators tired of AI-generated text showing awkward dashes in cut between sentences. There's actually a fix. In ChatGPT's settings, go to Personalization, Custom Instructions, and add this line. Replace sentence-starting dashes with periods, and sentence-connecting dashes with commas. Hit Save, and every future text will look clean and natural. No more awkward dashes in your transcripts or scripts. In a recent podcast with Peter Diamandis, Dr. Fei-Fei Li, known as the mother of modern AI, and Dr. Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, discussed what's next: artificial general intelligence and superintelligence. They both agree. AI will soon surpass humans in many intellectual tasks, but the wealth it creates won't be shared equally. Instead, it could widen inequality like never before. Fei-Fei Li runs World Labs, focusing on connecting AI to real-world actions, not just words. She believes solving core scientific problems, like curing cancer or optimizing quantum computing, will take more than language models. We'll need new kinds of AI algorithms entirely. Schmidt, on the other hand, believes breakthroughs in math and code will come within 5 years. He's optimistic. Fei-Fei isn't so sure. And then Peter Diamandis said something that stuck with everyone. Artificial superintelligence will be humanity's last invention, because once we build something that can invent, design, and discover better than us, it will create everything else. After that, the torch passes. Fei-Fei Li reminds us, though, the one thing AI still can't replicate is curiosity, the human ability to ask the right question. Einstein once said, "The essence of science is asking better questions." And that's something AI doesn't have, yet. To prove how dependent we've become, New York Times journalist A. Jacobs tried living 48 hours without AI. No smart assistants, no recommendation systems, no machine learning tools. He realized almost everything around him depends on AI. Electricity, water, traffic systems, even his phone unlocking. He had to brush his teeth with rainwater because New York's water system uses AI monitoring. It was a funny experiment, but also a bit terrifying. His conclusion: AI isn't just in our apps, it is the infrastructure. Finally, let's talk about human-like AI, the ones that look and talk like us. According to an MIT study with 50 global AI experts, 79% believe human-like AI is risky, not because it's evil, but because people trust it too much. When an AI looks human, users overshare. They form emotional bonds, and that creates ethical and psychological risks, especially for vulnerable people. Still, in the right context, like elderly care or education, human-like AIs can help. The key is transparency. We should always know if we're talking to a human or an AI. As Wharton professor Kartik Hosanagar said, human-like AI isn't good or bad. It depends on where and how it's used. So yeah, the world's youngest billionaires are training small AIs to make big money. And somewhere between human curiosity and machine intelligence, we're building a future where AI doesn't just assist humanity, it defines it. This is Vistarum, your front row seat to the future of technology, innovation, and intelligence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay curious, because the next revolution has already begun.